What's up, guys? Nepenthes here, and welcome back to another Foot Draft Challenge video. Today, we're going to be going against AA9 Skills again in a draft challenge, and the challenge is going to be building the highest rated Italian team. The rules, if you need to rehear them, is going to be quite simple. If an Italian player pops, you must pick it. If an Italian player and an icon pop, you must pick the Italian player. You don't get bonus points for putting Italian players in the starting lineup, just building the highest rated squad. Now, before we get into the first draft, guys, just to address specifically one comment from a previous draft video, but the overall mantra of some of the comments, Hector says, haven't seen all of them yet, but the first draft is enough to punch you in the face. Horrible choices as always. So my first reaction there is, I don't understand why you'd want to physically abuse me because I took somebody that you didn't like. But second of all, if it's horrible choices as always, I don't know why you would watch the content. If you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch it. However, there seems to be this very big aura in the comment section, and I know that doesn't speak for the 99% of people that either A, don't comment, or B, just watch and enjoy. And then also the people in the comment section that don't put just negative abuse for no reason. What you have to understand is that hindsight in draft is very easy. So when we pick a player, when we pick a formation, boom. I could pick, obviously if an Italian pops up, I have to pick the Italian. But I could pick Zidane right now, but Harry Kane could end up being the better choice. But I can't know that until the end, right? When we've got all of the players. Similarly, me picking someone that you wouldn't have picked doesn't mean who I picked was a bad choice. It just means that I have a different idea in my mind of where I want the draft to go. And it's very easy, again, to say that your choice may have been the right choice when the future picks come out. Let's say Zidane wasn't here and I picked Aguero and then Messi shows up. That would have been a great choice. If I picked Kane, you might have picked Aguero and thought, I'm going to pick Aguero because Messi might show up. I'm going to pick Kane because I think maybe Sterling might show up, or maybe Lucas Moura might show up, or whatever. You can't know what the choice is going to be until it's too late. So you pick what you think is going to be the best choice based on the kind of draft you want to build. And that's exactly what I do every time. And so right here, obviously, Messi did show up. But so did Riyad Mahrez. So the icon, the strong link to Aguero would be there. And so it's very easy to criticize. Sometimes I make mistakes on the picks, right? Sometimes I just pick a player. I didn't process another player was there that would have been better or anything, and I just make a mistake, right? I'm not absolving myself from making any mistakes. That is a good set of choice, isn't it? I'm not absolving myself from making any mistakes. I am a human being at the end of the day. I will miss obvious things. I will pick the wrong things. Can we get an Italian? But sometimes I just take different choices to who you would take. And you just get, what? Is this a new icon draft? Have they juiced icons again? Or juiced drafts again? This is a nice draft. The fact you had to explain that is mind-blowing. Yeah, but and it is always just a very, very, very small portion of people, right? And like this is a prime example, right? De Bruyne is who I'll take. Maybe some people would say, I'm going to take Paqueta because he strong links to Garrincha, so it's going to get him good chemistry, right? You could put him at centre mid, you could put Xavi at left mid, Zidane at right mid, or right centre mid, and Garrincha will give Paqueta the full chem. Boom, problem solved. Good job, right? Some people might take Pjanic because they say, hey, we got a Barcelona, a couple of players there, so we could take Pjanic. Maybe we get Ansu Fati or something like that to put up at left forward. And then, boom, we've got the Barcelona trio there. Or you might even say, I could drop Messi down to that left forward role, get him on 8 chemistry, and get something there. I don't think anyone would take Veretout. But I'm going to take De Bruyne here just because he's sick and he's high rated and there's so many players that link to him. It might end up being a real bad choice. But you can't know until the end, you know? Yes, unfortunately, Summer Stars are still not in draft yet. So Dagba is a good choice to link with the Zidane. I can't believe we haven't seen a single Italian yet. Actually quite surprising. Maybe now. Maybe now. Yes, now. Chiellini is there, the 88 rated. That makes the choice a nice little bit easier. In at the next spot. Christensen, Ogbonna, soft links De Bruyne, soft links Chiellini, and of course is Italian. And then seeing this Chilwell kind of sometimes as well, it's very difficult for me to explain all of the things that process in the mind, right? And so I would look at like a set like this. Now, maybe some people would take Alexandro, strong links Chiellini, put Bonucci the other side, De Bruyne the other side, take Dagba out where necessary. But I look at this and I think, okay, so Luke Shaw's got a way better card. Chilwell's got a way better card. So I'm never going to take Chilwell, even if he's the perfect choice for left back. If there was Mason Mount at centre mid and Thiago Silva at left centre back, I would never take this Chilwell just because he's got a way better card that I would always hope for. But I don't verbalise that or vocalise that. And then so people think, oh, did he just not even recognise Chilwell, who would have been a better... And that's why sometimes people get a little bit, I guess, confused as to the choices that I make, I guess. But and then in goal, are we going to get another Italiano? Yes, we are. Consigli. There you go. Makes it obviously a little bit easier. Next goalkeeper pick is going to be Alisson, because he's going to link into Ogbonna if I need to. And then, so again, I would ignore Chilwell. Maybe I'd take Chilwell here, but we're going to take João Cancelo. Going to put him at a right back. Boom. Give me that 100 chemistry. There we go. Happy days. Job done. And then there is another consideration, right? Once you're already at 100 chemistry, there might, like, let's say right now, obviously the 78 left wing is a bit different because he's super low rated, so it makes a bit of a difference. Let's say the 78 rated left wing is an 85 rated left wing. And then let's say this Jesus Navas is also a left wing and he's a bit high rated. I might still take Pereira, even though Navas would fit the team better and improve the team, because Pereira is just way higher rated, right? So again, I'll try. I guess I'll try and do a way better job of like vocalizing why I take who I take. But at the end of the day, I think drafts are one of those things that are so not personal, but you always have a vision in your mind of where you want the draft to go, who you anticipate using or not using, and so on and so forth. Let's take that Eden Hazard. And so sometimes it's just that you just disagree, right? Disagree, and if you disagree, that's fine. You're entitled to disagree. Oh, was there an Italian there? I didn't even look. See, that's one of those occasions where sometimes I just make the mistake, right? I just saw Suarez, and I'm thinking, okay, he just goes up into that top spot, but I didn't actually check if there was an Italian in there. And so if there was, that's a my bad kind of situation. And if there wasn't, I'm really good at drafting. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of drafting. But anyway, to move swiftly on, take James Rodriguez there. We're actually going to do all right with this. I'm quite shocked by the lack of Italians that have popped up. And we'll take Werner the Burner. Go on for João Cancelo. And then, could be a good player here. Not. Carlos Vela it shall be. And he can go on for him. And that's still a 190. And then last but not least, no more Italians there. So we'll take Sanchez, although I don't think he upgrades the rating. And then we'll pop Pereira in over Trent for the rating. Oh, I wonder if I can get Ogbonna off. If we get the right manager, would that take us up to a 9-1? Yes, it would. If we can get the right manager, we can get 191. If we can't get the right manager here, it'll only be a 190. I think we can get the right manager. I think Jurgen Klopp. Oh, it's tough. Either way, it's a 190 with Klopp or with not. It is a 190. Is there any way to get one extra chem point? There is with that, but it takes it down to a 190. Maybe Hazard. That should keep it a 191. Yeah, there we go. All right, so there you go. First draft coming in as a 191. I will see you guys in draft number 2. I started trying to tell myself, as we go into draft number 2 here, I started just telling myself, just get a goal. Just go for the 90 points. Focus on that. Ooh, Ciro Immobile to start with. Just focus on getting those 90 points. And the amount of times that I was like 3-0 down and ended up coming back into the game for no other reason than I just focused on getting a goal for 90 points and then focused on getting another goal for 90 more points. Let's take that Bruno Fernandes. And then focused on getting another goal. And before you know it, it's 3-3 and there's 10 minutes left and you're in a great space, I'm going to take Jonathan Vieira here, even though Ericsson links to Ciro Immobile, which, you know what I'm saying. Can we get some more Italians this time around? Fred would get the strong link, but don't worry about that because we're about to get an icon. Fake. This is another one, man. I think people will just disagree with my choice here, right? Maybe you'd take Henderson. Maybe you'd take James. Maybe you take Fernando and put him over on that left-hand side. I don't know. Maybe you take Sergio Busquets, gives Morales full chem, gets 8 chem, gives Jonathan Vieira an extra link. I would take Kimmich here just because he's got mad rating, And when we're looking to get the highest rated draft, oh, there's that upgraded Paredes. When we're looking to get the highest rated draft, rating is a big thing. You know what I mean? Let's send it back here, though. Fofana can go in. Fofana can go in. Put Kimmich over that side. So we got a 191 in the first draft, and I actually think that's pretty good. And then Laporte can go in. You're Eric Laporte, because his name's I'm Eric Laporte. And then no Italians again. And so, we could go with Hernandez, gets a soft link in there. Could go with Tellez, gets a soft link in there. Alonso gets 2 links, so gets that full chem. I'm going to go with Hernandez, man. Give me that soft link. And now don't give me an Italian goalkeeper, please. Thank you very much. And then we'll go with Alisson in there. And that is a good start to the draft. I know the chemistry is a little low, but with Paredes and Immobile and Kimmich being outsiders with the chem, we can easily improve that area. No Italians there. Stegen is not useful in the team, but we'll take him for the rating. Next up. No Italians there. Kyle Walker. See, now Klaus gets soft chem. Will give us 3 extra chem points, not enough. Kyle Walker doesn't really get hard chem either, but I think the fact that we're going into a Premier League squad here is, I guess, a little better. None of these really do much for us. I might take that Boateng. I might take that Tellez. I will. I'll take that Tellez. Tellez there gives us a bit of chem over Walker. Walker in there. Doesn't drop us any chem. Doesn't actually help the rating either because taking Kimmich out is mad. But then we get Lorenzo Insigne as an Italian. Pablo Hernandez could be all right. None of these other guys really work. We're getting there. We're getting there. This isn't as high rated yet. We've got a few picks left to go. See, this is tough, man. Garrincha, man. Garrincha would give us 3 chem. Harry Kane would actually only give us 4 chem. Very interesting. There is that 4 chem. Might be worth. Williams. It might be worth going full Premier League. Put Williams in there. Put Walker in there. Swap those two around. And we just need a Premier League striker, really. And, of course, we've got Hernandez down at that left-back role. Yeah, we got some picks. We got some choices still. Right, there's another Italian that we have to take. So Darmian comes on in. There's another Italian that we have to take. But Emerson actually helps massively with the chemistry, not with the rating, because we've got 3 really low picks players in here. This is one of those ones, man. We've seen both versions of this James card. For me, James in at right back obviously gives us full chem. It doesn't get us anywhere near the rating that we need. On a normal day, I probably would have taken Mbappe there. I won't even lie. Les in there as well. So we're at a 190. Nothing there matters. Last pick. We've got a lot of common golds today, haven't we? And then Ansu Fati is actually very good for us. Pop him up there. Does it get us to a 191? No, it doesn't. So we've got a 190 in the first draft. Sorry, a 191 in the first draft. And a 190 in the second draft. I will see you guys in the third and final draft. Here we go with the third and final draft. A 191 might actually be quite easy to beat because I thought taking the Italians would be nice, but we're struggling to get the Italians in the first place. There we go. Lorenzo Insigne 85 rated can come on in. Come on, lots of it. Let's get 6 or 7 minimum this time. Well, we'll take team of the season, Lionel Messi. Ooh. Oh, my days. We're obviously going to take Cruyff just because of the links that he gives, but a team of the year Mbappe there as well. I wonder if EA have like juiced up drafts. I can't believe, however, well, I can believe it because it's EA, but I also can't believe it. I can't believe the Summer Stars 1 full week later still aren't in the game. David Silva. Sorry, in the draft. I just don't know. I don't know what the hold-up is. This draft is not looking good so far. No Italians. Another Brazilian. Go for it. Might do a Brazil draft next time. Still no Italians. Take Kyle Walker for the links. Another Brazilian. Oh my days. This is actually an awful draft. It started off so well, didn't it? So Brazil, again, it started off so well. Team of the season, Messi. And then the choice between Johan Cruyff Pim and team of the year Mbappe. Digne. Go Mendy there. I just want to see some more Italians, man. I'd like to just put a little bank of Italians in the actual team. There we go. Italian goalkeeper. Come on, pal. Suppose we could put Robertson in at centre-back. Put Carvajal in at left-back and get a bit more chemistry there. Only +2. Doesn't really make much of a difference. But we could also put Mendy in. Mendy in there. Nope, not there. There. Why do I want Italians? That's the draft challenge right now, is to build the highest rated Italian draft. Proving quite challenging, considering how few Italians are showing up. Bruyne or Pogba? Bruyne, definitely. Bruyne, definitely. I know Pogba is a bit of a fan fav. Going to get Heung-min Son, Marcus Rashford, Gnabry Ortiz. Rashford gives us a little bit of chemistry there. It's that strong link into Keane. Oh, Rebic, Sterling. We're just getting, I mean, A, no Italians, and B, just wingers. Wingers and fullbacks that we just don't need. This one's going to be a struggle. Maybe a little bit easier now. Then again, maybe it doesn't make that much difference at all. Gives us +7. It gives us +6. It's not very good. I need a goalkeeper from the Premier League, really, if we're going to get full chem here. Una Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Una Matata. You know what I mean, guys? And then. Lucas Vázquez. And then. Johnny Evans. Mikel San Jose. Does not work today. And then last but not least, but probably least, this is not a good draft. And now that we have to take Donnarumma as well, Sandro would have been quite nice. We could have gone for a full Brazilian setup then and put the DM and the Cam and Ronaldinho in and all sorts. It's all right for rating this draft. It's just not very good for chemistry. So our record was a 191 first draft, a 19T second draft, and a 181 third draft. But obviously we probably could have squeezed another point or two out of it, but kind of pointless. But that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out.